Good morning to everybody. So, what we are doing? We are doing congruence of triangle. If the two triangles are congruent, what is the meaning? Yes, if all the three sides are equal and then corresponding angles are equal. Okay, so what are the different types of congruence criteria in a triangle? Okay, then first one is triplus congruence rule. Triplus congruence rule. Triplus is nothing but side. Triplus is nothing but side. The three sides of one triangle. If the three sides of one triangle, or if the three sides of one triangle are equal to the three corresponding sides of another triangle is equal to the three corresponding sides of another triangle. Then these two triangles are congruent. Are you getting here? If the two triangles having the equal sides, then the two triangles are congruent. By which congruence criteria? Yes, by triplus congruence rule. I will give one example for that. First, you consider any triangle. Okay, ABC. I am considering triangle ABC. A, B, C. The length of the side AB is 3.5 centimeter. Then the length of the side BC is 7.1 centimeter. Then length of the side AC is 5 centimeter. Are you getting there? Here. At the same time, what is the inequality property? Yeah. If the sum of any two sides of a triangle is always greater than the third side. 3.5 plus 7.1 is 10.6, which is greater than 5. 5 plus 7.1 is 12.1, which is greater than 3.5. 5 plus 3.5 is 8.5. 8.5, which is greater than 7.1. So it forms a triangle. The given side forms a triangle. Now, another triangle is given for you. This is a triangle. Okay, PQR, that is 7.1 centimeter. And then PR is 3.5 centimeter. Another one QR is 5 centimeter. Okay. Now you have to say these two triangles are congruent under correspondence of. Here 3.5, here also 3.5, 7.1, 7.1 centimeter, 5 centimeter. So all the three sides are equal. So surely we can say that by triplus congruence rule, by these two triangles are congruent. That is, triangle ABC is congruent to this triangle. But you have to under the correspondence of what? That is the important thing. Okay. Here AB is 3.5. So either PR is 3.5, otherwise RP is 3.5. Are you getting there? So now this is a given triangle for you. Am I right? Triangle ABC is given. AB is 3.5. BC is 7.1. Then it is 5 centimeter. Now draw another triangle. Don't give the name now. 7.1, 3.5, 5. It should be 7.1. Then it is 3.5. It is 5. Am I right? Now, come on. 7.1. 7.1 centimeter means what? Either PQ or PQ. It may be P or Q or QP. Okay. Then obviously it is R. This is the third vertex. This is R. Now, PR is what? 3.5. PR is 3.5 or QR is 3.5. PR is 3.5. Then it should be P. It is not Q. Are you getting? PQ is 7.1. Then PR is 3.5. Another one is QR is what? 5 centimeter. Another one is what? QR is 5 centimeter. Now by which congruence rule? By triplus congruence rule, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle RPQ. What is that? RPQ. So what is the meaning of that? The side AB is equal to RP, then side BC is equal to PQ, then side AC is equal to RQ. AC equal to RQ. Are you getting here? Yes. So what we can say, if the two triangles are congruent, then what can you conclude? Yes, corresponding angles are equal. Corresponding angles are equal. Therefore, by CPCT we can say that CPCT means what? Corresponding parts of congruence triangle. CPCT means what? Corresponding parts of congruence triangle. Corresponding parts of congruence triangle. Therefore, you can say that angle A equal to angle P, angle R, angle A is equal to angle R, then angle B equal to angle P, angle B equal to angle P, then angle C equal to angle Q, angle C equal to angle Q. Are you getting here? Yes. If the two triangles are congruent under Triplus congruence criteria, if the three sides of one triangle are equal to the corresponding sides of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. Right? It is called as what? Triplus congruence rule. It is called as what? Triplus congruence rule. Okay. Now, I will give one more question. Listen. Example, that is it is a triangle. Quadrilateral is given for you, A, B, C, then D. A, B, C, D. It is given that AD equal to AC they given, then AB equal to CB it is given. AB equal to CB it is given. Right? Now what are you trying to prove that? You are trying to prove that these two triangles are congruent. First, okay, it is given that AD equal to CD. After that, what it is given? BA equal to BC. It is given there. BA equal to BC. Now you have to say that state the three pairs of equal parts in triangle ABD and triangle CBD. Where is the triangle ABD? Do you have triangle ABD here? Yes. If you are joining the diagonal DB, you will get two triangles, that is ADB and CDB. Are you getting here? Are we getting two triangles now? Yes. By joining BD, we are getting two triangles. What are they? In triangle ABD and triangle CBD. Triangle ABD and triangle CBD. They asked us to find what are the three pairs of equal parts. The three pairs of equal parts. Okay, first you draw the triangle ABD. It's very simple. A, B, D, and then another triangle is what dear? CBD. CBD. Okay, what it is given that AD equal to CD it is given. Very nice. Given that AD equal to CD. So every day we will do one congruence criteria here. Today we are going to discuss only the Triplus congruence rule. Okay, and then tomorrow we will do SAS, then ASA, and then RHS and all. We will do every day one congruence criteria. Okay, so given that AD equal to CD, and then after that, yes, BA equal to BC it is given. It is given. Yes, BA equal to BC it is given. So what is the third part? Yeah, BD. These two are equal. That is a common side. BD is a common side for the triangle ABD as well as triangle CBD. BD common side. So everywhere you have to write here, it is given, then it is nothing but common side. So now we written all the three pairs of equal parts. All the three pairs of equal parts. Right? Now, second part is triangle ABD is congruent to triangle CBD? Yes. Triangle ABD is congruent to triangle CBD by Yeah, triple S congruence rule. By triple S congruence rule. If all the three sides of one triangle are equal to the corresponding sides of the another triangle, then these two triangles are congruent by triple S congruence rule. Then, does BD bisects angle ABC? Bisects means what, my dear? Bisects means what? Yes, BD bisects angle ABC. AB, where is ABC? This is ABC. Yes, we can say that. Bisects means what? It divides into two equal half. Yes, BD bisects angle BAC. Yes, it bisects because BD bisects angle BAC. ABC, sorry, ABC. Since by CPCT you can say that. CPCT means what? Corresponding parts of congruence triangle. You can say that angle. So we know that if the two triangles are equal, congruent, then the corresponding angles are equal. That is angle A equal to angle C. You can say angle ADB equal to angle CDB. You can say then angle ABD equal to angle CBD. Are you getting there? So by CPCT we can say that angle ABD equal to angle CBD. Therefore, BD bisects angle ABC. BD bisects angle ABC. Okay. So this much enough for today. And then tomorrow we will move to the next congruence criteria. And then at last we will do the exercise. Okay, dear. So we will try to finish before Friday. We will try to finish this exercise. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.